bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at the 1. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now, here's Green. Right side, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bullock missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Banchero. An easy 2 points on the layup. Banchero's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Magic.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here is Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When Gary Harris is getting points inside, defense could be in for a long night, folks.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Powell down low. Harder on him. Powell kicks to Irving. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Irving. Gary Harris making his last shot. Irving passes to Bullock. Now Irving fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Banchero. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Doncic. Irving for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
Back to Fultz. On the wing, Harris. Green against Wagner. Pass to Carter. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Franz Wagner with the 3.
Doesn't shoot them too often, but Wagner nails the answer from distance.
Outside Irving. Green against Wagner. Outside Green. Back to Irving. Unloads. Again, Irving missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
That's good from Harris, and the assist from Wagner. And it's 6 points for Gary Harris.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the wing jumper offline. Magic leading by 7. Harris inside, covered by Irving. Stolen by Bullock. Back to Irving.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
2 shots. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so Irving nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Leading by 5. On the pass to Isaac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He feeds it to Suggs. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
Hardaway against Isaac. Passes it to McGee. Dallas moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Wood. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Dallas making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
Holiday.
.125 left to play in the first quarter.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Suggs with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
First free throw is good.
You know, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
So he gets them both. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Now, here's Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. On the clock. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The kick out to Holiday. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McGee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. And here's Anthony from the arc. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Orlando leading by 8. They've got Wagner, Carter out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Houston in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Houston's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, I would say. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense, just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 10.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Doncic passes to Irving. Pass to Kleba. Takes a 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Magic leading by 10. And Carter has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas with the ball. Green, the pass to Doncic. Over Fultz. Doncic, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fultz against Doncic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Mavericks trailed by 10. Outside Irving. Shoots over Wagner. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 10 points. The Magic shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Wagner outside. Here's the pass to Houston. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Over Irving. Houston's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Up top, Fultz. Over Doncic. Offensive rebound. Schofield. No good with the layup. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Green. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Irving finds Kleba. In the corner, Irving with it. Clock at 6. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. Now, here's Isaac. Passes to Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Isaac. The tray. Drills it from outside. Isaac's got 6.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Irving. From the line. And yes, it's good. He's got 14.
Now, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Outside Anthony. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
He hits the second from the line. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Here's Wood. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty in how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in.
One shot.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Now, here's Suggs. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Offensive rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Isaac outside. Pass to Banchero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That free throw, good from Banchero. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Anthony. Down low. Bullock dishes to Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screens, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. We're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Orlando was looking great right away. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Green. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving at the 2. Now here's Fultz. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Doncic kicks to Green. Dallas moving it around. Really left alone that time. Irving's got 20 points.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Wagner finds Fultz. Doncic comes with the double team. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Banchero. Fultz has got his second bucket tonight.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Green inside. He's defended by Wagner. Fultz against Doncic. The pass to Irving. Powell trying to free himself up. His 3-pointers off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. Banchero passes to Fultz. Harris up top. He's got 8. Banchero controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. A 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Carter. Banchero with the ball. He's guarded by Bullock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And it's Bullock missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered closely, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. The Magic have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8. Bol, he's checked in for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Harris. Dallas also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Now here is McGee. Back to Doncic. Will it go? And they double up Doncic. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Orlando leading by 12. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And like his father, Manu, Bole's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Jalen Suggs comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shoots from 12. Here's McGee. And no good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 15. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Hardy. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Holiday.
Remaining in the third.
Pass to Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Isaac finds Wagner. Over Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
All the officials are all over that
Cole Anthony. Second personal foul.
The Mavericks shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Free throw good. Hardy. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Magic with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Anthony with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Defeat the Bull. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Isaac against Holiday. Pass to Hardy. Now the pass to Wood. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday brings the double team. Passes it to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Hardaway. Shot left block. Yep, it counts. Hardaway has got it back down to single digits for Dallas.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so here is Dallas. 9-point game. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Markelle Fultz out there with Harris. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. Up the live Orlando. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Now Doncic. Outside Irving. Off target with his three. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harris outside. Driving in. The shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. A second chance effort. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And there's the pass to Wagner. Tries from 10, and the shot goes in.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general. On time and on target. Do that consistently.
Inside, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here is Carter, following the score by Dallas. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No good from Irving. Magic leading by 7. Wagner outside. He kicks it to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now the savvy veteran now, Gary Harris, drawing the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Gary Harris is he builds his reputation on the defensive end, then slowly constructs an offensive game that made him a dangerous scorer. If this guy's healthy, he can be a big-time part of a big-time winning team.
And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trailed by 8. Outside, Green. To the inside. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Wagner finds Fultz. Now Carter. Guarded by Powell. Passes it to Wagner. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic looking it over. Over Fultz. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Doncic.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And that one, good.
Now, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Wagner against Green. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Banchero. Shoots over Bullock. The Magic again can't hit. Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Doncic, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Now, here's Doncic. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go.
Luka Doncic has a long history of being on this stage in these moments so often that he is quite comfortable.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
Anthony's checked in for Fultz. And Dallas also making the switch. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ben Carroll. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
And the Mavericks call time here. It's tied at 46. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
And so here is Dallas. The Magic getting the bucket. Shot from 12. Irving can't get it to go. And here is Harris. Pass to Carter. Feeds it to Van Carroll. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Ron Faulkner. At the line for one.
One shot.
Wagner, no good on the free throw.
One of the better foul shooters on this team. Wagner is a good bet to come through here, guys.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Pass to Wagner. Anthony in the corner. Shoots over Doncic. Second chance shot. Good!
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play here on the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. Let's get loud!
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Irving, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 3. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud!
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Orlando, Ron Faulkner. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Doncic, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Foul. At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Doncic. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
All right, Markel, strong defensive effort tonight. What is the key to be successful at that end?
We're trusting each other. You know, we're being in the right spots and position. You know, when it's pick and roll, we're helping each other, and that just leads to our transition, leads us to easy buckets and get us going on the other end.
Well, it was a great win tonight, man. Congrats on the victory. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.